There was a moment when the lights went out, when death had claimed its victory. The King of Love had given up his life, the darkest day in his story. There on a cross that made for sinners, for every curse his blood atoned. One final breath and it was finished, but not the end we could have known. For the earth began to shake, and the veil was torn. What sacrifice was made as the heavens roared? All hail King Jesus! All hail the Lord of heaven and earth! All hail King Jesus!
I am the resurrection and the life. In John 11, Jesus hears of the passing of his good friend Lazarus, and he goes to visit. While on the way there, Martha greets him and says, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Jesus says to her, "Your brother will rise again." Martha answered, "I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day." Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die, and whoever lives by believing in me will never die." Even before his death, crucifixion, and resurrection, Jesus is boldly saying, "I am the resurrection and the life." Jesus reigned before death, even before his confrontation. He already reigned above all things. In Colossians 1, it says, "For in him all things were created, and he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have supremacy." So when Jesus says, "I am the resurrection and the life," he is boldly proclaiming that he is the present king, not a prophecy that is still to come. Now, doing this and by saying he is the resurrection and the life does not mean that we will never die, but it recontextualizes death from an ending of our life to a pause, a rest, just a stopping point from the present life to the abundant life still to come. Jesus even tells the disciples earlier in the chapter, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I'm going there to wake him up." So if Jesus reigns supreme, why the crucifixion? Why do we celebrate Easter? Because Jesus came not to demonstrate his sovereignty, but to demonstrate humility. He came as the living embodiment of love and sacrifice, paying the price for sin that we could not pay. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but live everlasting life. Paul often describes Jesus as the second Adam. And this is perfect because Adam is associated with the fall of man. But Jesus is associated with new life, with resurrection of man. Through Adam, sin brought separation, and through Jesus, sacrifice brings salvation. So I return again to Colossians 1, and I'll read it through. "The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. Whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things are whole together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he might have supremacy. For God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether things on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross."